You are listening to Radio Romania International. Focus on Romania. Traveler's Guide.
Hello and welcome to Traveler's Guide. I am Calin Cotoiu, and today we are headed to Transylvania, and we will be stopping in the Ciuc Depression in Harghita County in Baile Tusnad. According to the latest census, it is the town with the smallest population in Romania. At the same time, it is the perfect vacation destination. Here you will find the only volcanic lake in southeastern Europe, hundreds of mineral springs, bear watching stations, fortified churches with ornate wooden doors, but also many options for active recreation. The natural richness of the resort and its mineral-rich thermal waters, the climate and the scenery are only a few of the means to treat all kinds of health conditions, such as heart, digestive, motor, and endocrine conditions. Situated in Harghita County, in the heart of Romania, the resort is referred to as Little Switzerland, according to Attila Pilbat, the manager of this ecotourism destination.
Prin stațiunea Baile Tusnad, centrul destinației, aș recomanda peisajul.
In the Baile Tusnad resort, the center of the destination, I would recommend the scenery and its protected areas, the very reason for which we decided to certify the destination as an ecotourism spot. Here we have St. Anna Lake, the only volcanic lake in southeastern Europe. Also here you can find many endemic plants, some of them carnivorous, which attract a lot of tourists. We also have thematic trails, and the waters and therapeutic inhalations are a strong suit of the area. Even though the resort town of Baile Herculane Spa is the smallest in Romania, it has lots of accommodation and entertainment venues. I would mention the mesothermal pool, which was refurbished and recently restored to the tourist circuit using European investments. Right now it stands at international standards. Nearby we have the Tinovul Mohoș Nature Reserve. We have a thematic trail going there from the resort. Baile Tusnad is also famous for its large population of bears, which sometimes take a stroll on the outskirts. If you want to see them in their habitat, though, you can go to the bear watching stations, accompanied by a guide, of course. In the center of the resort, there is a beautiful Orthodox church, which was built in 1939. You can also see their Apor Tower, built in 1883. It is at an altitude of 761 meters, but the bastion never had a strategic role. It is simply a belvedere point. Last but not least, the Tusnad ski slope is relatively new and is recommended for beginners, as it has a low degree of difficulty. It is 500 meters long and has snow cannons and a ski lift. Here is Attila Pilbat, manager of the Baile Tusnad destination.
Toate activitățile din zona stațiunii, plimbări cu căruța, de exemplu.
We have a variety of activities in the resort area, like horse-drawn cart rides. In the summer, you can take a ride like that to a picnic, and in winter you can take horse-drawn sleigh rides. We recommend an easy trail walk, 1 hour and a half, to Lake St. Anna. In the area, the locals, the Seke, have preserved their traditions. We have traditional craftsmen in a local network that we promote. For instance, in the village of Tusnad, just 15 minutes away from the resort, we have a craftsman who restored traditional Seke gates. They resemble the ones in Maramureș, which are only sculpted, not painted as well. From dusk till dawn, he restores gates that are sometimes a century old. In that village there are 4 gates for the tourists to admire, with a guide to explain the symbols they carry. The resort also has treatment bases. which provide warm mineral baths, paraffin wraps, hydrotherapy, physiotherapy, medical gymnastics, and electrotherapy. Also, most of the accommodation units offer a diverse traditional menu. We asked manager Attila Pilbot about what tourists say after staying in the resort. We have questionnaires that we distributed among the 50 accommodation units in the area. The tourists took them, and based on their opinions, we can make improvements where necessary. These questionnaires can be filled online as well, and our webpage already has over 15,000 visitors. This year was more complicated because of the healthcare situation, but based on previous results in the previous years, we can say that they tend to have positive opinions. The only complaints were about the presence of the bears. Tourists get scared and don't know how to react. However, we put up posters, banners, and made flyers all over the resort with instructions. Fortunately, we've never had a serious incident. There are many events to attend in Baile Tusnad. Even though many have been cancelled, the most eagerly awaited event may take place in late January. It is a special event which next year will be held under special conditions if a quarantine is not imposed. It is a dog sled competition that has been held since 2009. If we manage to be persuasive enough, you can download the Android app called Visit Tusnad in 4 languages covering all the tourist offers. This has been Traveler's Guide.
After customs clearance, please take your luggage and proceed to the domestic check-in area.